There, this is Pandit Fakir Yogi, and I'm talking to you from my heartland. This is Acres of Diamond. What Earl Nightingale wrote once, the story, the Acres of Diamond. But the diamond has to be dug, and I'm there to do it. Friends, in my life, I have seen so many chances where the journey began. When the journey began with a lot of joys, peace, happiness, progress, respect, everything was so smooth and so nice. It remained for some time, but slowly things went to the reverse gear, and there was a lot of sour situations, a lot of bitterness, a lot of adversities and misfortune. Everywhere I found this kind of thing. It happened with my own guru and guide, the first man who really transformed my life from ordinary shepherd to a studious, hard-working, talented, self-believing student who broke the records of so many universities in physics and every walk of life. Wherever I was there, I was the best. And ultimately, finally, he became very bitter. He became a critic of mine, and he was very much jealous of me. The last end also happened like that. I met a man with such a greatness, such a magnanimous, and such a huge insight to understand others, appreciates quality, appreciate commitment, appreciate the discipline, attitude, appreciate the hardest toiling attitude, appreciate the conviction, determination, willpower and passion. Rather, that great man become fan of mine. And he really applauded, appreciated every far and wide wherever he got the opportunity. And it lasted for a long time. When financially I was very poor, that super human being, that really the incarnation of kindness, compassion, benevolence and philanthropic attitude, he came for my rescue. He gave me honor, pride, respect, love. Without him, my life seems to be very meaningless. Such a great man. But ultimately, the climax has come, and then there is a downfall. Then he becomes such a bitter man that through his dependence, assistance, I was humiliated, insulted. I was done which nobody did it. So you see what is happening. This is nothing like very smooth sailing. The same person who loves you, who cares for you, who motivates you, who inspires you, who supports you, who sings songs of your praise, all the beauty of your life, your right thinking attitude, your right thought, your self-disciplined, motivated, committed attitude, they really make it melodious tunes in music. And your calmness and your devotion and passion. The great person says that you will be loved and respected by everyone because you love everyone so much. There is no reason that anybody can be antagonistic and anybody can have any bitter words for you. The same person behaved in such a miserable way. I am really shocked how suddenly a person can change his impression which he has hold for decades together. Friends, I have never changed in my life. I was taught perseverance, persistence, devotion, passion, commitment, daring to think that everything is possible. The word impossible is from the dictionary of fools. So I always commit myself. I respect my time. Whatever assignment is given to me, that becomes a huge challenging task for me. I have to start from scratch because I have been given so many tasks which I never did it. But where there is will, there is a way. Where there is a perseverance, patience, success is bound to happen. I was always flying colors. The same thing happened when I was banished to forest by one of my favorite director of NMDC, Narendra Kumar Nanda. Here I am naming. Two places I have not named, but first was Ram and the last was Krishna. So here is the third person. He was Narendra Kumar Nanda, the director technical. He has been very close to P.R. Tripathi. And I was also very close to P.R. Tripathi. So the equation was very encouraging and very supportive. I was made director of so many divisions. I was made head of the Research and Development Center. But there was a great man called Rana Som. He really changed the course of the history of NMDC. History means it is a mining organization. But Honorable Mr. Rana Som, the chairman and managing director of that company, he transformed it into a steel company. Now it is called NMDC Steel Limited. So when Mr. N.K. Nanda sent me to present a paper in Goa in mining conference, national conference, I have to present a paper about the various ups and downs of NMDC. And then the biggest of was that it has reached the climax where steel is being produced. The meaning and purpose of iron ore is only to be converted into steel so that it can really support the growth of a nation. Steel is the barometer and the parameter to judge per capita consumption, how the nation is growing. And Mr. Nanda becomes so angry with me because sometimes they were hating each other. All the directors and all the chairmen, all were fighting. Shame. They were directors for namesake, but they don't have any wisdom. They have no direction. They were directionless people, fools. I named the group. There was ex-Venkatesan, the most jealous, black, jet-bloody son of the beach. Then there was Tyagarajan. He was a finance director. And evil and devil bloody. They combined together with Venkatesan. Both were from Tamil Nadu. And then there was a bloody juicy, pussy Joshi. He was director personal, bloody. Again the heinous Cobra. You know my friend. Then Upadhyay, director technical. All these crooked fellows, they combine their forces, make a laser-like coherent forces, disturb me and poison my life. I was sent to Dhonimalai forest. So I tell you, don't be discouraged. Your life will never be smooth because life is also an integral part of the universal phenomena. Days and nights come, sorrow, suffering, grief comes, then joy also comes. And Ratan Tata once lecturing said, if you are alive, if you have life, then the sign of living is see the electrogram of your heart. It is up and down, up and down, up and down. The moment it becomes smooth means you are dead. So don't be frustrated, you know. And then there is another fourth story. There was a great man, the executive director of the project, he was in charge. And he was very close to me because he knows I was very talented, very capable. I was also supported by Rana Som. So that gentleman has a lot of respect for me. He gave me very remarkable and very powerful position. The chair which was used by that gentleman, I was using when I was addressing all the heads of the division. Friends, remember, these projects are very powerful and they are very powerful people. Mining head, electrical head, and there are so many heads. There are so many plants, crushing plant, screening plant, and there are multiple operations going on, maintenance, various, all were under me. I have to address them because of my background from IIT Kharagpur and being head of the R&D units, and you know, a wonderful orator, a gifted, honest and sincere person. Ultimately, he also became very upset with me and he took away all my power. He seized my personal vehicle which was given to every head. I was head of M&S, Maintenance and Services Division, and also I was sent to become the pellet plant in charge, which was the brainchild of this great man, Rana Som. So I have been miserable. Sometime good, sometime bad. So learn from me. You don't worry for all this. Get detached from it. You do your best. Be happy. And time will pass on. Nothing is permanent. Everything is transitory. Slowly and steadily I am reaching towards the ultimate point of life. One day we have to go away. My best friend Ratan Tata passed away, and there are so many in the queue. We are born, we become boys, become girls, become youth, become young, become old, and die. That's all. So never allow all these external factors to influence your inner peace. You be responsible for yourself. That is yoga. Yoga Chittavritti Nirodha. You maintain a symmetrical and balanced mind in every conditions and every vicissitudes of life, because you have no control over external forces. Okay, dear friends? So thank you very much.